Fellow men of Reddit who are spending the holidays alone, how are you feeling? I'm working. I'm satisfied. I got a job. Got warm clothes. I'm hydrated. Probably going to eat some waffles later, so that's nice. Life is good. I'm content. The same I always feel, horny and melancholic. Not bad. The sensation of Christmas is long gone. But not bad. Kinda bad, lonely. Divorce after 20 years, wife, soon to be ex, won't contact me. I miss her even though she became increasingly abusive. Sold our house. Don't know what to do with myself. I was the typical suburban dad, hanging lights, bringing home the tree, last minute shopping, cooking. Now, just me in my apartment. Not looking forward to New Year's Eve. Last year we got an Airbnb in Brooklyn and saw a cool band. This year, well, see. Excellent. No forced social activities, no questioning of my reclusive tendencies, hours of video games, lots of sports on, city is quiet and unusually clean. 5 stars, great holiday season so far. Can't complain at 5x pay on a 12-hour shift. Kind of down, but I'm at work, which keeps me somewhat preoccupied. But even with the work distraction, still kind of sad, but it's no different from any other year, lol. Well, Cyberpunk just crashed for the 3rd time this morning, so you know. Other than that, I'm great. Have a ham in the oven. My guy is on his way with 7 grams of top-shelf godliness, and I'm trying to figure out what scary movie to throw on later. Hope you're having a good one. Merry Xmas all. Very good. Dinner on. Kung Fu Panda on the telly and 4 bottles of Erdinger Winter Bock chilling in the fridge. Perfect. Introspective. Had choices to meet people like family and friends, but given the pandemic decided not to indulge. So using this time to plot my takeover of the world. I've got an 8-hour exam tomorrow, feeling really burdened by it right now. Been studying for so long, just want to get it over with. Met. Lonely. Pretty good. I'm spending it alone because I work in a hospital and my mum is 67, overweight, like big, and have type 2 diabetes. As much as I'd love to go over to there for dinner, I just can't do it. At least she thought I was being responsible. They dropped off some Christmas food and presents yesterday and I had a decent meal. We'll have it again today too. Sadly, I am currently at work. But it has been a good day. The only gripe is OFC that it is Christmas and the end of the week, so I am tired. Hope everyone has a good day. I know I will. Feels kinda like a Saturday, I guess. Really no different, honestly. Just because some arbitrary calendar says it's a certain day doesn't change anything. I feel sad tbh. My birthday was yesterday. The girl I've been seeing seems to have lost interest right when I was starting to fall for her, and the last 16 months or so have just been hit after hit, including several deaths, moves, breakups, etc. I need a break from life. I feel like the loneliness is permanent for me, I better get used to it. Wish. I was alone. Basically it tells me that once again I fucked up and I'm alone. I failed again and wasn't able to bring a woman into my life. This year I could blame COVID, but I was alone the year before that, and the year before that, and the year before that. I can try to hope that next year will be different, but I doubt it. Alone. Sitting in a trailer at a drilling site in Norcal. Met. Better than I thought I'd be. Taking a walk along the harbor soon. Dinner to cook. It is what it is, but make it your own. I'm just happy I don't have to work. A little sleepy and don't have much energy. Just like any other day, I guess. Ate breakfast and then just sat in front of the television to pass time. Unfortunately, the holidays have just turned into another day. Which isn't all that bad, I suppose, but the lost magic is kind of saddening. Fucking relaxed. This is the first Christmas where I've had an excuse to stay home that was actually regarded as being valid by the rest of my family, thank you, COVID-19, so for the first time in my life I don't feel any obligation to partake in the chaotic hustle and bustle of jumping from dinner to dinner all week to visit and play 20 questions with people I only see once a year anyway. I have origami to make and motion graphics to learn, no time for lonely bullshit. I'm going fishing. Alone, semi-depressed but somewhat content. All my mates are starting families and had lots of Christmas Day plans. Spent all day gardening and that. Woke up, turned the music up loud and just pulled and sprayed weeds for a few hours before planting some veggies. Haven't checked Messenger/Snapchat/Instagram for 16 hours now because I don't want to see all the happy faces. I made edibles earlier and drinking some whiskey for this Christmas. My dad is bringing me over a Christmas dinner later, but it is weird being alone for the first time. Going to apply to a job today, then cook with a friend. With both hands, baby. If you mean alone without and so, it's actually okay. I've got friends and family who care dearly for me, and I for them, smiley face. I may be alone relationship-wise, but I'm not lonely. I'm working. My job's holiday and overtime pay works out to be better than time and a half. My family is thankfully more reasonable than many and didn't even consider doing the big family Christmas in person this year, so when the opportunity for an easy shift that paid $300 came up, I jumped on it. Super relaxed. Slept in, had a nice lunch. 5/5 would do again, and since it's my Christmas holidays, I am doing this again every day. I'm in the middle of a live-in training program for work. Can't leave the campus at all, and we're in what is essentially shitty dorms. This is still not the worst Christmas I've ever had, sadly enough. I still wouldn't mind going to jump in front of a train right about now though. I don't have friends or family though, so this whole Christmas alone thing is just gonna be a normal part of life from now on. Yesterday I told myself terrible lies. That I was unloved, that I was a lousy son, a lousy brother, a lousy friend. It took me a while to get past those lies. It's literally just another day. I never understand why people get worked up about being alone on the holidays. Christmas isn't special. Bored and annoyed with everyone texting me inviting me over. Chewing the same scenery over and over ad nauseum like a rat on a treadmill and slowly giving up to the realization that this is it for the next 40 to 60 years until my heart gives out or I die of cancer. I do it every year. So tired of how the pandemic suddenly shined a light on something no one gave a fuck about until it affected them. Great. Nobody's bothering me and I can game in peace. The same as I feel every day, worse than the previous day. Horrible, first Christmas alone in 17 years. Was a little sad earlier. But I plan on baking a shit ton of cookies today and handing them out to neighbors. So I think all that serotonin is gonna keep me going. Got dumped and blocked recently, having some drinks, pretty lonely. Honestly? Not good at all. I lost a friend in a car accident last night. I've kind of become numb to holidays, it's just another day on the calendar. It's extremely saddening and depressing. Any tips to survive, folks? Gonna video chat with my family, drink champagne, watch a movie, order too much Chinese food and play video games. Gonna be a great day. I moved to a new country which I knew almost nothing about early September to give my life a new direction towards some peace and serenity by going as far from my comfort zone as possible. It has been challenging but twice as much rewarding, as this place gave me the patience to observe and act on things I swept under the rug for too long. So I treated myself for Christmas and ate 4 grams of shrooms marinated in lemon juice, some weed edibles, cried 2 major traumas out which I've held on all my life. I thanked myself for what I have accomplished and what I will accomplish. It feels good to know that I'm gonna be alright, and se will you, my brother.